Hey guys, this is Ronmower, and I'm still here on vacation. And yeah, I just watched Cobra Kai season 6 episode chapter 1 last night. There will be spoilers in this video. So if you don't want to be spoiled with Cobra Kai season 6 chapter 1, stop watching right now because we're going to talk about everything. So man, like I thought it was pretty good. Good surprises. I think I did hear about Mike Barnes coming back. He is in one of the episodes of chapter 1. He comes back as the sensei. That was pretty cool. Not the sensei, but I guess a temporary sensei to help them prepare for the Sakai Takai. And yeah, that was cool to see him. And you got to see him fight Johnny Lawrence one-on-one. And Johnny Lawrence won that fight. I honestly thought Barnes would whoop Johnny Lawrence because back in the day, granted that was back in the day, but Mike Barnes was more brutal and harsh on Daniel than Johnny was. Like Mike Barnes showed no mercy back then. Johnny Lawrence did show a little like hesitation when sweep the leg, and Johnny's like, "What? You got a problem with that?" Johnny didn't want to fight dirty. But Mike Barnes had no shame and no problem fighting dirty. Mike Barnes was more ruthless of a bully than Johnny Lawrence was. So when you put them two together in a fight, I would think Mike Barnes. I thought back then Mike Barnes would have whooped Johnny Lawrence. I still think. What's his name? How can I forget his name? The Asian guy that's helping Daniel. Chosen. I think Chosen could whoop everybody in that series. So it's a shame we didn't get to see Chosen fight Johnny Lawrence. I really think Chosen would have taken apart Johnny Lawrence. But no, Johnny Lawrence whooped Mike Barnes, and that was a good one. And I think, did Chosen already fly back to Okinawa? And to hopes of pursuing Kamiko, if their name Kamiko, if I said it right. Because you didn't see him in the last 2 episodes, I don't think. He was not in the Sakai Takai at the end of episode 5. I guess he flew back, but I'm sure we're going to see more of him. We're going to see more of Chosen. You got to see freaking Stingray back. You cannot have a Cobra Kai season without Stingray. Well, season 1, he wasn't around yet. Season 3, he disappeared. He came back in season 4, season 5. You got to have freaking Stingray, especially the way he kicked butt at the end of season 5. It was great to see him when Johnny Lawrence got that text saying, "Hey, meet me at the whatever the name of that forest is." And Johnny goes, "Who is this?" And the response was, "Cobra Kai never dies." And Johnny was having that flashback when he trained. They had that training exercise in season 2. I was like, "Are you kidding me? John Kreese? I thought he was in Korea. He's coming back for Johnny?" Then when he shows up, it's Stingray. So that was a funny twist. But speaking of John Kreese coming back to America after he was in Korea, he came all the way back for Tori. Like, if he's a wanted fugitive, how did he get back in the country so easily? You have to take an airplane or something, right? I said a private jet, but he can't afford that anymore without silver. Unless he took a boat or something away from Korea and snuck around to the border of California and somehow got to freaking Tori. Was talking to Tori in the parking garage trying to recruit her. Or he actually, in the end, he did recruit her, for those of you that saw. Tori lost her mother. Her mother died. That broke her. And Miyagi-Do did not want her to fight under that, with that state of mind of her losing her mother. Johnny was like, "Well, let her fight it through, man. That's what I did when my mom died, and all I wanted to do was hit the mat." And yeah, at the same time, Johnny, you also turned to a bully and a douchebag under the wrong kind of tutelage by Kreese. But maybe Daniel didn't want that for her, but Johnny thought that may be good for her and help her to win the Sakai Takai for her mother. So at the end of season 5, man, that was heartbreaking to see Tori join up with Cobra Kai again. Like, she was doing so good, like her redemption arc and everything, and then her mother dies, and that just changes everything. That breaks her. And yeah, that was heartbreaking to see. She's back with Cobra Kai, at least under the influence though of Kreese rather than Silver, because I mean, even though Kreese is evil, at least Tori she had always had that connection with Kreese, not with Silver. Speaking of Silver, he was not in chapter 1. I'm sure you're going to see him sometime in chapter 2 or 3, somehow fighting his legal battles and then appearing in the Sekai Taikai, or I don't know something's going to happen. I think we're going to see Silver again. I'm sure we're going to see Chosen again, Komiko, and who else have we not seen yet that we're anticipating to see? I don't know, but Mitch, Penis Breath, Muscles, whatever you want to call him, is now back with Miyagi-Do or Eagle Fang, or they were going to call it Miyagi Fang, but they decided no, we're going to do Miyagi-Do. Mitch comes crawling back, so to speak. I didn't like how they forgave him so quickly. He wanted to always be in Cobra Kai, and they accepted him though pretty quick. I like how he said, "I'm sorry guys, no more heel turns." He even had a t-shirt, a combination of Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang. But they forgave him too quickly. They should have made him earn his spot back like they did Hawk. Remember when Hawk joined Miyagi-Do or Eagle Fang in season 4? And Johnny's like, talk is cheap. And Daniel goes, you burned a bridge. And Hawk said, you were both right. I burned a bridge and talk is cheap. And he earned his way back, so to speak. Earned his way into the spot with Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do. And he won the tournament. So Mitch, they just kind of let him back in. They should have made him earn his way back in. Because, what if you can't trust him anymore? Now Cobra Kai is back again, and the Sekai Taikai. Is Mitch going to try to switch sides again and go, oh, Cobra Kai's back, so I think I'll go back now that they're actually back? Yeah, I didn't like how Mitch turned heel in season 5. I didn't agree with that at all. And I didn't like how they forgave him too quickly. But he's back, and, he's Muscles now. So, good for him. Kyler as a face. Wow, Kyler's a good guy now. And which is cool, kind of cool to see. It's shocking. I like how he was being hazed, and then when he found out he wasn't getting in the frat, that's when he poured the beer in that douchebag's head, and he whooped him, and Miguel and Robbie had his back too, I believe. Or was it Dimitri that had his back? I think it's Dimitri and Miguel that had Kyler's back. Who would have thought you see that, right? We've seen some redemption arcs. Kyler, I don't know if he had a full-fledged redemption arc, but he's, he doesn't seem like a sadistic douchebag bully anymore. And then you had that big guy, what's his name? Not Brooks, or whatever. The guy that Hawk beat the crap out of in season 2 and you never saw again until now. He's apparently, I guess, had a redemption arc. He kind of looks like a friend of mine, Justin Swindoll, by the way. He kind of looks like him. And, yeah, so you saw him again. I did not expect to see him ever in the series again. They're probably going to bring back everybody in this final season, including the pawn shop guy that Johnny Lawrence doesn't like, but he still buys stuff from him. And the pawn shop guy doesn't like him either. I like how the pawn shop guy gave him that advice in season 5 saying, I don't like this job either, but I do it for my family. And when you think about doing it for them, it makes what you're doing a little bit easier to deal with. So that's pretty cool. And but yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard of Cobra Kai Kid on YouTube. You probably have heard of him. Cobra Kai Kid on YouTube is an awesome YouTube channel. I should strongly suggest you check him out. He keeps up to date with everything Cobra Kai. He's met a lot of the cast. He's interviewed a lot of the cast members. And yeah, that's an awesome channel. So as you guys know, this is not a Cobra Kai channel, but in these videos, what's ECW videos, I like to talk about a little bit about Cobra Kai. And I want to talk about Cobra Kai in this particular video. And yeah, so I wish I could give, let's see, anything else. I'm probably missing a lot of stuff that I should be talking about in chapter 1. Excuse me. But yeah, that's probably all I have to say as far as the highlights go. It was cool to see Mike Barnes again. Cool to see. You knew you were going to see Kreese. Oh, here's the big surprise. What really shocked me. Master Kim is still alive. He's got to be 100 years old. He's still alive. We all thought he was dead because he was ancient looking in those flashbacks with John Kreese and Silver in Korea, and he's still alive. What? Got Shang Tsung over here. You got Shang Tsung or Pai Mei over here, still alive. That's who he reminds me of. He's so old and like ancient. Wow, he's even more ancient now. So Master Kim's still alive. That's something I did not expect to see. And that's probably all. If I'm missing any more details, I apologize. Post in the comments below of what I missed and what you thought about Chapter 1. I'm looking forward to November 15th, Chapter 2. Right now, though, man, Cobra Kai is really looking strong. Those students they have, especially that new head student that proved that he was the top student by beating the top student's butt. He don't play around. Cobra Kai's looking stronger this time, stronger than ever this time. And yeah, so I'm trying to think of anything else I might have missed. That's probably it. Yeah, I enjoyed the first 5 episodes of season 6, and can't wait till November 15th. And so, since I had some downtime here, I thought I would go ahead and talk about my experience with watching Cobra Kai last night. So, we waited like almost a full 2 years for season 6 to come out because of the whole writer's strike or whatever was going on in Hollywood. And then now we get to chapter 1 of season 6, and we got to wait another 4 months. If we could wait almost 2 years, what's another 4 months for chapter 2, right? And then after that, another 2 or 3 months, I think, because chapter 3 comes out, I think, January or February. So, all right, that is it, guys. I am out of here. Again, check out Cobra Kai Kid on YouTube. He is definitely a good source for Cobra Kai stuff. He's Cobra Kai material. I'm not. Oh, it's one other thing I just remembered. Devin Lee actually putting the Mitch's laxatives in Kenny's water to make him lose. And now Kenny thinks it's Anthony behind it. Man, that's going to be something to see in chapter 2 or 3 of the outcome of all that. So, oh, it was good to see Robbie finally beat Miguel. Robbie finally beats Miguel and becomes team captain for Miyagi-Do for the men's side. All right. Oh, yeah, Mr. Miyagi supposedly was a heel way before he met Daniel, and that's bothering Daniel a lot. But I'm like, Daniel, I know it's hard to discover, but you gotta let that go, man, because he was a changed man. Mr. Miyagi probably, if he was alive, he would tell you, say, Daniel son, I'm sorry, I was different man back then. I changed my ways, because everybody makes mistakes, and Miyagi probably didn't want Daniel to know that about him. So, so I think that's it. Watch me remember something else before I end the video, but all right, that is it. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my vacation. I'll be back in the States Monday. So maybe Monday I might start streaming and doing some videos again. The whole rest of this year is me just, streaming or doing video projects that I want to do. 2025, we'll see, how I want to do things on YouTube. I might not announce anything, just do whatever I want, do whatever I feel like doing. I got to struggle with trying to beat games that I haven't beaten yet because I move on to another game I'm trying to beat. And, I said this before for those that know me, I cannot do one game or one project at a time because that's boring to me. I want to multitask and do different things. But that's how my channel is, and I want to start having fun with that channel. Again, the Ronmower channel, or the S2K channel is what I'm referring to. I want to start having fun with that channel again. As I'm doing this video, Mexico is live streaming right now on the SC2K channel. I might be doing some projects, whether it be the old SC2K Rewind videos or a few occasional live streams. The Ronmower channel is still going to do pretty much the same old. And my Twitch channel as well. My Twitch channel is where I focus on one project at a time. Right now, I'm trying to beat Yo Noid for the NES. And I only got to probably stage 4 or 5, I think. I've never beaten that game. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, guys, I'm enjoying my vacation. Maybe Monday evening you might see a stream from me. And but if not, the only thing sure about Ronmower is that nothing's for sure. Just have to be on the lookout for me. I don't schedule anything because I cannot. The only thing I schedule is premieres because I won't have to be there when it premieres. Y'all can watch it without me in the chat. But live streams or any video projects or whatever, I don't schedule anything because I cannot abide by the schedule. So, all right, that is it. I'm out of here. Let me know of your thoughts on Cobra Kai, Chapter 1 of Season 6. I'm Ron Moore. God bless. Take care.